Hey, you awake? Okay, before you say anything, yes, I know it's late. And yes, I know normal people usually text before showing up at someone's room at midnight. But you haven't answered any of my messages since lunch. So now I'm here. Whoa, okay, it's really dark in here. Nope, absolutely not. Okay, sorry, Jesus. You hissed at me like a vampire. Fine, we'll keep the cave aesthetic. Happy? Can I sit down? I'm taking that silence as a yes. Your bed is ridiculously comfortable, by the way. I still don't understand how your mattress feels like a hotel mattress, and mine feels like I'm sleeping on a folded pizza box. It's actually offensive. You haven't really talked to anyone all week. You know that, right? At first, I thought maybe you were just tired or stressed or whatever, but then I started noticing little things. Like how you've been skipping dinner. Or how you keep saying you're fine without even looking at me anymore. And this morning, you left for work wearing 2 completely different socks, which honestly would have been funny if you didn't look so gone. I don't know, it feels like you've been disappearing a little more every day, and it's scaring me. Hey, look at me for a second, please. Thank you. There you are. God, you look exhausted. Have you even been sleeping? That's what I thought. You want to know something weird? I almost knocked on your door like 3 different times this week. I kept telling myself not to, because maybe you just wanted space. But every time I walked past your room, I don't know, I just got this feeling like something was wrong, like really wrong. And tonight, I heard you crying. Hey, no, don't hide your face from me. Please don't do that. You're not embarrassing yourself. You're human. That's allowed. Can I ask you something? When was the last time you actually felt okay? Like genuinely okay. Not distracted, not numb, not pretending. I mean, really okay. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You've been carrying this alone for a while, haven't you? Hey, can I sit closer? Okay, there, better. You don't have to talk yet if you don't want to. Seriously, I'm not here to force some huge emotional conversation out of you. I didn't want you to be alone tonight. Because I've seen what happens when people stay alone with their thoughts too long. And honestly, I think you're getting really good at pretending you're okay. A little too good. It's annoying, actually. You've got everyone fooled. Except me. I notice things. I notice when your smile looks forced. I notice when you stop making stupid jokes in the kitchen. I notice when you leave your coffee untouched because your brain's too busy chewing on something else. I notice when your eyes look empty. And lately, they really have. You don't have to keep performing for me, okay? You can fall apart a little. I can handle it. Come here. Hey, it's okay. You don't have to ask. I've got you. You know what I think? I think you've been trying so hard to hold everything together that you forgot you're allowed to fall apart And I hate that you felt like you had to hide that from me. Because if the roles were reversed, you know I'd come running to you immediately. Actually, I'd probably be way more dramatic about it. I'd show up at your door crying with iced coffee and emotional damage. And you'd let me in anyway. Because that's who you are. You take care of people, even when you're barely holding yourself together. And honestly, that scares me sometimes. Because people like you, the really kind ones, the ones who give and give and give, usually don't realize when they're running on empty until it's too late. Hey, can I ask you something? When was the last time you did something for yourself? Not because you had to, not because someone expected it from you, just because it made you happy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come here a little closer. There you go. You're freezing. Have you seriously just been lying here in the dark this whole time? God, no wonder your brain's being mean to you right now. You haven't eaten properly, you haven't slept properly, and you've been isolating yourself from everyone who cares about you. Of course, everything feels heavier, but listen to me carefully, okay? Feeling lost doesn't mean you're failing at life. Feeling tired doesn't make you weak. And needing someone does not make you a burden. I need you to stop believing that it does. Because every time you pull away like this, every time you disappear into yourself, I worry about you like crazy. And maybe I don't always know the perfect thing to say. Maybe I can't magically fix what's going on inside your head. But I can stay. I can hold you like this. I can remind you to eat. I can sit with you during the bad nights. I can make tea at 2 a.m. and pretend it somehow fixes everything. And if your brain gets loud again tonight, then let it be loud with me here. You don't have to fight it alone anymore, okay? Good. That's my favorite answer. Now come here. Closer. There. Just stay with me for a little while. You don't need to think about tomorrow right now. You don't need to have your whole life figured out tonight. Right now, all you need to do is breathe. That's it. Nice and slow. I've got you. You know what the worst part is? People always talk about depression like it's obvious. Like it always looks dramatic. Like someone crying on the floor every night. But sometimes it just looks like someone getting quieter and quieter. Until one day, nobody remembers what they sounded like before. And I think that's what scared me. Because you used to tell me everything. Literally everything. You'd ramble to me about random videos at 2 a.m. You'd send me dumb memes while sitting in the same room as me. You used to talk so much, I actually wondered if silence physically hurt you. But lately, it feels like I've been losing you inch by inch, and I didn't know how to stop it. So I just kept waiting, hoping eventually you'd talk to me first. But tonight, I realized something. You've been taking care of everyone else for so long that nobody stopped to take care of you. Hey, can I ask you something kind of personal? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Do you ever feel guilty for being sad? Like your brain keeps telling you you're not allowed to feel this bad because other people have it worse? Yeah, I figured. That's such a you thing to do. Even your sadness is polite. You hide it so nobody else has to deal with it. But that's not fair to you. You know that, right? You are allowed to need people too. You are allowed to have bad nights. And honestly, I wish you'd stop acting like your emotions are something inconvenient. Because they're not. Not to me. Never to me. You want to know something embarrassing? I almost knocked on your door last night too. I was literally standing outside like some creepy Victorian ghost, and I could hear you moving around in here, and I almost came in, but I kept thinking, what if they just want to be alone? And now I kinda wish I had, because maybe you wouldn't have had to sit with all this by yourself for another whole day. Hey, look at me again. There you are. I need you to hear this part, okay? You disappearing would hurt people. A lot of people. Me especially. Because this apartment without you in it, honestly, sounds miserable. Nobody would steal my fries anymore. Nobody would judge my music taste from across the kitchen. Nobody would sit half asleep on the counter while I make coffee in the morning. It wouldn't feel right anymore. Because you matter here. You matter to me way more than you realize. So no, I'm not letting you hide from me anymore. If your brain's being cruel tonight, then we'll sit here together until it quiets down. And if tomorrow sucks too, then I'll be here tomorrow too. One day at a time. Deal? Good. That's all I'm asking for. One day at a time. You don't have to suddenly become okay overnight. You don't have to wake up tomorrow magically healed. Honestly, I think people put way too much pressure on themselves to get better perfectly. Like healing has to look graceful or productive all the time. But most of the time, it's messy. Sometimes healing literally just means getting out of bed and brushing your teeth. Sometimes it means eating half a sandwich instead of skipping dinner entirely. And sometimes it just means letting somebody sit beside you while your world feels heavy. Like this. Hey, can I tell you something I probably should have said sooner? You scare me sometimes. Not because of who you are, but because you make hurting look so normal. You carry everything so quietly, like you've convinced yourself suffering silently is somehow stronger. But it's not. it just makes people who love you feel helpless, because we can't help if we don't know you're drowning. And I know you hate being vulnerable. I know you hate feeling needy, but needing comfort doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Actually, can I admit something selfish? I'm kinda glad you finally let me see this side of you. Not because I want you hurting, obviously, but because, I don't know, you always act like you have to be the calm one, the dependable one, the person everyone else leans on. And sometimes I wish you'd lean on me too, just a little. Like right now. There you go. You feel calmer already. Your shoulders finally relaxed a little. I noticed that immediately, by the way. See? I told you I notice everything, especially when it comes to you. You know what I think you need? A real break. Not the kind where you lie in bed overthinking until your brain eats itself alive. I mean an actual break. Sleep, food, sunlight maybe. Honestly, you're starting to look like a Victorian poet dying of heartbreak. Hey, there's the smile again. Good. I missed that. I missed you, even when you were right here. I still felt like you were miles away from me lately. And maybe that sounds dramatic, but it's true. I could feel you disappearing into your own head more every day, and I didn't know how to reach you anymore. But this, right now, this feels like you again. Maybe not fully, maybe not completely okay yet, but present. And I'll take present. Present means you're still here with me. That's enough for tonight. Just stay here a little longer, okay? Don't go hiding in your head again yet. Stay with me, just like this. Hey, you feeling a little calmer now? Yeah, I can tell. You're breathing slower, and you stopped clenching your hands. That's good. Really good. You know, I don't expect you to suddenly be okay after one conversation. I know it doesn't work like that. Tomorrow might still feel heavy. Your brain might still be mean to you sometimes. And there'll probably be moments where you want to shut everyone out again. But next time, don't disappear alone with it. Okay? Come find me, even if it's late, even if you don't know what to say, even if all you can do is sit beside me in silence. I mean it. You don't have to earn comfort from me. You already have it. Always. Honestly, I kinda like taking care of you. Even when you're stubborn, even when you insist you're fine while looking one inconvenience away from collapsing dramatically onto the floor. You're cute when you're grumpy, by the way. I know, you hate when I say that, but it's true. Especially right now, all sleepy and clingy. Not that I'm complaining. You can stay like this as long as you want. I'm comfortable. Actually, your bed is dangerously comfortable. I might genuinely never leave now. Congratulations, you've created a monster. There's that tiny smile again. Keep that. Please keep that. I know things have been dark lately, but I need you to remember something for me. This feeling isn't forever, even if your brain keeps insisting it is. You are going to have good days again, real ones, the kind where laughing feels natural, the kind where getting out of bed doesn't feel impossible, the kind where music sounds good again, and food tastes good again, and you look at life and don't immediately feel exhausted by it. Those days are still waiting for you. You just have to survive long enough to reach them. And you will, because I'm not letting you do this alone anymore. Deal? Good. Now come here. Closer. There you go. Just rest for a while. You don't need to think about anything else tonight. Not work, not responsibilities, not the future. Just this. Just being here. Safe, warm, not alone. I've got you. So try to sleep a little, okay? I'll still be here when you wake up. Promise. Good night. Sweet dreams.